Hello. This tutorial will show you how to download apps from the self-service app found on MDM or controlled iPads in Lake Elsinore Unified School District. To do this, you're going to have them set up by IT beforehand, and this is a different process than typically people are used to. Usually you click on the App Store, you find an app you want, in this case Angry Birds 2, and you hit Get. At that point, since the iPad is typically, or your Apple ID is linked to a credit card, you would download it, your credit card would get charged. You obviously don't want that going on in the school, so they have something set up called the self-service app. It's right there. The first thing I want to do before I even go in there though is I want to make sure that I'm on the internet, because I'm going to be downloading this app over the air. I need it to be connected to the internet. So I'm going to go ahead and open Safari. Now my screen is set up, or my home screen is set up to go right to the Apple user guide, which is usually in one of the bookmarks when you download an iPad, and it walks you through all the different features of using an iPad. So I know I'm there. I can hit refresh just to make sure that I'm going through there. It might take a little bit longer. I'm going to hit a different page just to make sure that it's not a cached page or anything like that. So I'm going to go to the Apple website. If any site would work, it would be that one, of course. So there it's downloading. I know that I'm connected to the internet. So now I'm going to go into the self-service app in the upper left here. In a second here. Now when I open it up, it's all the apps that have been ordered through the VPP process. So my principal or whoever's in charge of ordering apps at my site would have gone in, ordered apps either free or paid at this point, and they'll be pushed down and then they'll be there ready to download in the self-service app. So it's kind of like when you order, say in the old days you'd order textbooks, they'd come to the site, they'd still have to be distributed. It's the same exact concept. So at this point these apps have been ordered online, they've been pushed out to my site and distributed from ITS, and then now they're ready to download. So if I were to click on any of those, or on the install button rather, they would download to my device and then I would be able to use them. If I'm not sure I want to download them, or I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to download, I can click the name of the app and it's going to give me that description. When I'm ready, I hit the install like I just did, and then they're going to be downloading. So you can see on the lower right that IXL is starting to download. It's loading. I'm going to drag it around a little bit so you know which one I'm pointing out. And as soon as that is finished downloading, it's going to look like all of these other apps and ready to use for my teachers, or for the students in my classroom. It's pretty easy. And easy enough, actually. I guess I should point out that there's no username and password needed to do that. So one of the most efficient ways I've seen apps distributed on an iPad is a teacher will write the apps that they want the students to download for them and go ahead and organize those apps if the students obviously are capable of doing that. But they could just go through and click any apps that they want downloaded on to the actual device. Obviously, there's apps. There's also iBooks in this case. These are iBooks or any ebooks. If I use that navigation on the bottom, and it works the same way. So when I click the name of the book, I can say, okay, Thinking Like a Scientist, that sounds great. I'm going to go ahead and download that. And that's going to open up in a different setting. It's going to open up in my iBooks app, and then I can open that as a student or as a teacher. Now my IXL is finished downloading. You can see in the lower right here. And it's fully capable. When I click it in, it's just like I have it downloaded from the App Store, and it's been pushed down from the VPP process all the way to the self-service app, and then I hit install and it'll show up on my iPad ready to use. Thanks.